There are nearly 10,000 beauty supply stores in the United States. Amongst those 10,000 beauty supply stores, only 400 of them are Black owned. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Kimerayvonne. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're less than 3,000 away from 50K. I'm so excited about that. I think about it every day. So this month I'm going to be cranking out videos, the best videos I can think of. I have some amazing content lined up for you guys, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on anything that I post. As you guys can see by the title of this video, I have a juicy one for you guys, a controversial video, a chit chat video. What else do people call this? A commentary video, an opinions video. I used to do these kind of videos on my channel, but I stopped, and recently I feel like there's been so much going on in the natural hair community. You guys will see what I'm talking about in the next couple of weeks when I do more of these videos, but I feel like there's been so much going on that I really want to give my opinion on and let you guys know about, and just have a conversation about it, see what you guys are thinking. And yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, I'm very blunt. I don't care. I let you guys know how I'm feeling 110% because this is my channel. So if you guys don't like what I say, just click off. I'm still gonna get paid for it, but these are all my opinions, and I don't really care if you guys don't agree with me. I'm simply coming to share the information with my subscribers who care. Also, I have facts to back up everything that I'm saying in this video. I went ahead and did some research just because I know there are people that refuse to believe the facts, and I came ready to give them to you. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I have my glasses on because I'm blind as a bat, guys. I can't see anything, and all of my notes and facts are on my phone. So yeah, I'm sure that most of you guys clicked on this video solely based on the title, which is the point. The title is going to be Black Women Stop Shopping at Korean-Owned Beauty Supply Stores, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about why I think we need to shop more Black owned. So there was a tweet a couple months ago from a girl, officially_sin on Twitter, and she prompted my whole idea for this video. Basically, she's a young Black girl who decided to open up her own beauty supply store. I don't really remember where she's located, but she tweeted saying, "Little flex," with a little cry emoji. "The beauty supply store I'm opening is looking like a real store finally, and I just need to thank God." Her last sentence is, "Stop going to them Asians for your hair products, sis." So I first saw this tweet on my timeline and I felt it. I really felt the last sentence. I understood what she was saying, because anytime you go to the beauty supply store, 9 times out of 10, the owners are going to be Asian, or whatever you want to call them. They're not Black. So I understood exactly what she was saying when I saw the tweet on my timeline. The tweet came back up on my timeline when somebody who was Asian quoted it saying that her initial tweet was very racist to the Asian community, and basically trying to get the point across that she can grow her business without putting down another race. And I definitely disagreed with this tweet, because I feel like her initial purpose of making the tweet was to open our eyes at the lack of Black owned beauty supply stores and to make you think about where you're investing your money into. I didn't find her initial tweet to be racist. I don't really feel like Black people can be racist, considering we are a minority, but I got the point of what she was trying to say, and I didn't take it much deeper than that. So in the comments below, let me know if you guys agree with her tweet. What do you think about her tweet? Do you feel like it's racist? Was it too far? What do you think? But basically this tweet is what inspired this whole video. The very first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the simple fact that Asians have been monopolizing the black hair care industry for 60 years, and it's not really something that I ever hear people talk about. If you think about it, when we go to the beauty supply store, who's owning the stores? In our community, just think about it. If you're going to the beauty supply store, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be buying from somebody who is Korean, somebody who is Asian. You're not going to be buying from a black person. And if you are, that is amazing. And make sure that you put that beauty supply store on in the comments. But speaking specifically from my experience and where I live, you're going to be buying from somebody who's Asian. And also, if you are somebody who's a wig wearer, you wear tracks, wigs, weaves, whatever it is, when you go to buy your hair, you're going to be buying from somebody who is Asian, somebody who's Korean. The hair is going to be shipped from China. You are directly supporting their pockets. But is it really your fault? Because that's what's pushed in our faces. That's all that we really have the availability to. The pool of black people in our own hair care industry is very, very small. So the real question is, why have Koreans decided to monopolize our hair care industry? And I feel like the answer is very simple. We spend a lot of money on our hair. It's so obvious. You look at a black girl, we prize our hair. We prize our physical appearance. There's nothing wrong with that, but they definitely caught on to that and have been stealing our coins like ever since. Black women spend $7.5 billion on beauty products, which is 80% more on cosmetics and twice as much more on skincare than the general market. So we as black women are spending more than anybody else is to look beautiful. But when we spend this money, whose pockets, who's getting this money? Because we're not getting this money. The people that are seeing this money are either going to be Asian or white. Period. The next thing that I find is really weird about this is that Asians don't use any of the products that they're selling to us. They don't need perms. They don't need Miss Jessie's. They're not using the eyelashes in their beauty supply stores. They're not wearing the slides. They don't have to, because we come in and buy everything for them. They don't consume any of the things that they are selling in the beauty supply store to us. They literally pop open a store, we come in and buy everything, and nobody asks like any questions about it. If you really think about it, these people that have opened these beauty supply stores, whether it's a Beauty For You, Beauty Island, or just a beauty supply store period, they don't even live in your community. Like, my community is black with a sprinkle of white. There are no Asian or Korean people that live in my community, but every time you turn the corner, there is an Asian or a Korean owned beauty supply store. Like, just think about it. That's why are we letting this happen? Like, let's keep going. I was reading an article on this from Madame Noir, and I thought that this quote was really interesting, so I'm going to read it to you guys. And yet, walking down the street in a black neighborhood with black residents and black customers buzzing about the retail shops, that image of the few Koreans in the neighborhood only existing behind the cash register of liquor, beauty, and other retail shops is still perplexing. It is perplexing to me, but in my case, they don't even live in my community. They drive from God knows where to open up their beauty supply store at 10 in the morning and sell to everybody in my neighborhood, and then they drive back to their communities, wherever it is. Like, they don't even live here at all. So why are we allowing them to come in and snatch the money from our communities and go back home to God knows where? So today there are over 9,000 Korean-owned beauty supply stores, making them the controllers of every single component of the black hair care industry. Between manufacturing, distributing, and selling, Koreans are the ones who are controlling every single component of the black hair care industry, and they have been doing it for over 60 years. They are the middlemen. They are the ones that run the factories. They are the ones who ship the hair to the beauty supply stores. They are the ones who control what beauty supply stores get what products, and they also only sell to themselves, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But point is, they control every single step that contributes to the money in the black hair care industry. They have monopolized all of it. So like I said earlier, a lot of these Koreans don't even live in our own communities, meaning that it's hard to keep our money in our own communities. A lot of black people would love to shop black and keep the money in the black community, which is an amazing idea, and I think it is something that we all should work towards. But by us shopping at Beauty For You, Beauty Island, any Korean or Asian owned beauty supply store, we are literally giving our money away to people who could care less about us and our community. So basically, since they don't live in our communities, all of the money that the community invests in that business is not reinvested into the community. The Korean owner is not buying groceries in the neighborhood. They are not depositing checks in the neighborhood bank. They do those things in their neighborhoods to encourage economic growth in their communities. So it's not like they're doing this and they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Their goal is to come in here and make millions of dollars off of the black women because they know that we will spend any amount to keep ourselves looking beautiful, which is fine, but let's do that somewhere that's black. Back to the point. They come and they steal all of our money and they take it back to their own communities to make themselves richer. They could care less about the issues that are going on in the black community. They just come, open their stores, watch you shop in it all day, follow you around like you're not a paying customer, close their store, and take that money back home to their own community so that they can see themselves get richer. Another issue that I have with these beauty supply stores is that they upcharge a ridiculous amount, like they don't already make enough money off of black people. Like, I went into a beauty supply store in the Bowie area. If you guys are from Maryland, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, it's one of the middle class areas. I went into this beauty supply store to get some braiding hair for these braids you see in my hair right now. The packs of hair were $6.99 for one pack of expression hair. Shea Moisture was $23 for curl enhancing smoothie. Miss Jessie's was $28 for the pillow soft curls. I remember these prices exactly because I was baffled at the fact that you can open a store and charge people triple, almost triple, what a product is worth up the street at Target or Walmart. Or if you just go to another beauty supply store in a more urban area, you'll be able to find cheaper prices. But they come into these neighborhoods where they know the black women have the money and they're gonna charge you triple what it costs just to wear your natural hair. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I didn't give them any of my money at all. But once again, when you have limited access to black beauty supply stores around you, you're forced to spend your dollars at these places. So I did end up going to a more urban beauty supply store where the braiding hair was $4.99. It might not seem like a lot, but it is. The Shea Moisture was $12, still upcharged, but not nearly as much as $23 for some curl enhancing smoothie, like it's not $8.99 at Target. I just felt you can really tell that these companies are that these beauty supply stores have the goal to take advantage of you because they feel like black women know no better. And as I was leaving the beauty supply store, and the lady was like, "Oh, why didn't you buy anything?" These prices are ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. I already don't try to go to the beauty supply store, but when it comes time to braid my hair, I literally don't have any other choice. You can't buy braiding hair from Walmart. If you order it from Amazon, you're running a risk that it might be some crap. my only option is to go to beauty supply stores, and the ones that are in my community around me are all Asian owned. So not only do these beauty supply stores care about upcharging Black women, they also discriminate against other Black people who try to join in on the money and open their own beauty supply stores. When I first heard this, I was like, that doesn't even sound right. Like, why would they discriminate against another Black person for trying to open a beauty supply store, which would probably not even affect their business sales at all? Like, there's enough space for every beauty supply store that wants to open, to be honest. There could be 2 beauty supply stores across the street from each other and they'll still get amazing business. So I really did not understand the need to discriminate against somebody for trying to get the same money that you're getting, and it's coming into their own community. I just really didn't understand that. But the reason that they do this is to continue to run their own monopoly. They know the more Black people that are starting to open their own beauty supply stores, the more our eyes will be open to the games that they've been playing on us for so long, and we're not going to want to support them anymore. So to do that, they push out the Black people that want to do better and open up their own businesses in their own communities. So there are nearly 10,000 beauty supply stores in the United States. Amongst those 10,000 beauty supply stores, only 400 of them are Black owned. We don't even have 1,000, like, we don't even have a 1/10 of our own money. We have zero control in this hair industry. Zero. We have nothing. This is a race we shouldn't even be fighting because it's ours. It's ours. But they have that much power and that much control that our own people don't even own 10% of what's rightfully ours. So, while African Americans purchase 9 times more beauty and grooming products than any other ethnic group, we own less than 1% of the market. I don't even need to say anything about that. You guys can go ahead and give the commentary for that because that's ridiculous. It's sad. I found a quote from David Robinson, who is an economics professor, and he's also the author of How to Become a Successful Beauty Supply Store Owner. He wrote that book where he talks about the real issue of why Black people are struggling to get into our own industry. And he says the problems with the distributors are mainly non-Blacks, and they handpick who they will distribute to. This frequently leaves aspiring Black owners disenfranchised. Once again, I'll let you guys draw your own conclusions about that because it's just saddening to hear that Black people just seem to be disenfranchised at every end of the stick. Like, it's really just sad to hear. Black people struggle to get corporate jobs. We struggle to be entrepreneurs in our own communities, selling our own products that we use every day. Like, it's just perplexing to think that somebody who's not even your own race can come into your community and tell you, no, we're not gonna allow you to sell. Forcing these Black beauty supply stores to close because they can't find anybody who will distribute to them. They're doing this on purpose. It's been done on purpose for 60 years. We've allowed it to happen for 60 years, and at this point, I'm done. I'm only 19 and I cringe having to go into a beauty supply store for anything. I don't like it. I don't like feeling like there's somebody looking over my shoulder. I don't like giving them any money. I don't like knowing that I'm being taken advantage of. I don't like the way that they look at us when we walk into a store. I don't like the ones that say you can't have backpacks or purses. They have these absurd rules at these beauty supply stores that only they can get away with because we allow them to. It really just gets to a point where you're like, it's enough. It's 2020. Like, I'm tired of giving my money to you. So I have given you guys all of the facts. And to help you guys out a little bit in your search for a Black-owned beauty supply store, I will have an article from the Black Wall Street, which has 50 Black-owned beauty supply stores in different areas for you guys, just to kind of give you an idea of some Black beauty supply stores in your area, so that collectively we can stop giving our money to these Asians and Koreans who don't care about us, like, at all. And if after you have watched this video you guys can still think of a comment in support of them and not in support of keeping Black money Black, just leave. just go at this point. Like, I feel like the facts that I've given you guys should have really opened your eyes, and I'm gonna keep looking for Black beauty supply stores in my area, because I feel like there has to be at least 1 out of 20. If I can find one, even if it is a distance away, I will use that one, because I'm done. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and it has opened your eyes to some things that you did not know. Please be sure to leave a juicy comment with your opinions down below, and I will be sure to respond to you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because we're almost at 50K, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.